Hello, hello, hello. Hello. So we are here for the first pre-season test, and we will be in Spain. In fact, let's just go to the footage now. Here we are. I need to hang on. Here we are in Spain. Circuit de Barcelona, Catalonia is where we are. We have an 18-minute qualifying followed by a 50% race for today's format. I should be joined by Nico. Whether he will arrive or not is a mystery. So we'll have to wait and see what happens today. Here we go. VP in the room has joined a bit late. Tad bit late. But at least he is here. As Edwin has chosen the V-carb. And here he comes out of the pit lane to hop on track for pre-season testing action. As Happy Man has already retired from the session. You can see him there. Edwin showing us what's happened. So thank yous to him. But Happy Man has already crashed out of the session. That, within the first 2 minutes, is not what he would have wanted. As I was saying though, the first race on F124 is this pre-season session. Oh, Edwin, what are you doing there? Going off the track. And for some reason, why the AI appearing on that? Okay. That's not what we wanted, is it? Okay, we'll hide that for now. But here we go, Edwin is on his flying lap. Going down into turn number 1. Let's see what he can do in the number 36 car. In the RB, of course, there's some smoke up ahead of him. I wonder if anyone has locked up there. As the X3 now has retired from the session. What is going on? Everyone is crashing for no reason. But here we go, Edwin in the RB, DRS, open down the straight, burning the ERS, the new ERS, of course. Someone has gone off there. Comes around now. Turn number 12. 13 and 14 is left, I believe. He will be the first one to set a lap. And he will indeed. It's a 1:12.3 from the RB. That's the time to beat. There's another yellow flag. And it is Leon. He is just slowing down after invalidating his lap time. Oh, people are not turning their telemetry on. That's a shame. New Lucas is slowing down. As Xavier goes straight to the top of the time, 12.2. That is him. Straight to the top of the time sheet. We want this based on it's interval, not a thing. Okay, fair enough. This game has been changing. This game has changed quite a bit turning. I am. So Xavier is top of the timesheet, so more times have come in while we're in the pause menu. BP in the room, Chirp and Lucas did so. Leon coming into the pit lane. Ooh! The McLaren going off track there. That is not what he would have wanted. He's going off track again. Ooh. Oh. 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 Oh, VP in the room has spun again. I can see that in the background. Here he is. Not having best of times. Out on track. Newt Lucas, though, has gone a bit quicker. He is now up into P3 ahead of his McLaren teammate. These teams, of course, aren't any final teams. They're just teams that drivers have selected for pre-season testing. And he is the only driver out on the track at the minute. Track dominated by Xavier by the looks of things. Sees Sector 1 and Sector 3. Sector 2, though, Edwin is the quickest out of them all. Luke Lucas, he is now going to come into pit lane. Speaking of Xavier, no, he's not going to come into pit lane. Is he going to be going onto another lap? He's improved again, but it's not enough to improve the position. Xavier on his outlap. You can see preparing for his qualifying lap, keeping the battery charged, warming the tyres, a bit of weaving in use. Ooh! Okay, a bit of lag there from Xavier. But here he comes round the final corner to start his flying lap, his second flying lap, of course, of this session. Down into turn number 1. Can he beat his previous fastest time, which is, of course, that 12.2? He's gone off track. He will not be improving his lap time anytime soon. He'll have to come straight back into the pit lane, change them tyres. And they were new tyres. Just look at that. Left, front, right, still on 0%. So that is pretty much a waste of new tyres unless he's going to charge up the battery and go for another run on these set of tyres. That's, of course, if he has enough fuel to do so. He's still using DRS. It looks like he's still pushing. He hasn't invalidated his lap time, of course. But his ERS is up at 100%, so he's not going for any fastest lap, and you can see he's definitely not fast. Going quickest at the minute. He comes into the pit lane as soon as Edwin comes out on his outlap. Chirp, though, he is on his flying lap. He's going around turn number 5 now. And he is going to try and beat Xavier up at the top. He's 1.2 seconds off currently, or around up to 1.3 because it is nearer to that. As he comes around turn number 9. I've got a trap map next to me, and I could just read the bottom right corner. Didn't think of doing that. He's 2/10 off the top at the minute as it stands. It will be an improvement on his existing time. Oh, getting shaky around there. Around turn number 13 and the final corner, turn 14. There's a bit of lag. I blame EX3. He's the lobby host today, but around the final corner and across the line. 13.5. He stays bottom of the timesheets. And it wasn't even an improvement for the Aston Martin, so something went wrong there. That's Lucas getting out the way for Chirp. BP in the room though. He's invalidated. He was on a lap. Leon has invalidated. Edwin has just started a lap. Unless he's just finished one, then I will look a bit stupid. Bit of a lift round there. He is deploying his ERS. He started the lap quite low on the ERS, maybe using overtake down the main straight. He is purple through sector 1 though, as he looks to improve by 1.5 tenths. That'll be good enough to jump Xavier in this Q1 session. Well, it's more Q3 because we only have one qualifying session worth of 18 minutes around turn 9. Down into turn number 10. 1 tenth down so far. It's yellow, yellow. So in terms of his sector times, it's not looking too great for him at the minute. As he comes into the pit lane, which just comes to prove he's not there with his car. He felt something wrong, obviously. New Lucas is not in the pit lane, I don't know why that appeared. Around turn 3. He is the only one out on track. Can he jump to the occasion and beat Xavier? Xavier went to the top of the timesheets and he stayed there ever since. So it's up to New Lucas at the minute to do the job for us. Through turn number 7, the chicane, turn number 8. Turn number 9. Two hundredths down. So we're getting closer. At least that's what the telemetry says. Through the final 2 corners. Bit of a lift just before the corner for the McLaren that crosses the line. Is up to P3. So it is an improvement of his time. He jumps Leon as he comes now round on his outlap. Let's look at his tyre usage. 5% on that front left. A lot of strain by the looks of things on the tyres then during the course of 1 lap. Leon is now on his outlap. He has not turned telemetry on, that's nice. Chirp will join him on his outlap. The Aston Martin out for a 3rd run, 3rd go. You have Tauri weaving coming around very slowly. I cannot use anything on him. Player, I'm going to call him player. So absolutely revving the hell out of his car in gear 2. With DRS. Let's Chirp pass. So it will be Chirp next to do a flying lap. As he comes round the final corner to prepare himself for a lap. Here he comes to start his lap. Can he improve? Maybe get P5, P4. Can he improve by 1.3 seconds to get the jump on Xavier, who is coming out the pit lane right now? You can see him in the background weaving, coming out of the pit lane. Chirps is using his battery quite a lot here. He is pushing as he comes round turn 5. It's a yellow sector 1. It has been since Xavier went to the top of the timesheets. I didn't realise Lucas went second? When did he do that? Okay. That is odd. Anyways, this is Chirps on his flying lap. He will, of course, want to complete this lap. Green through the second sector. Hopefully we can see an improvement from him. Round the final corner. Chirps goes up to P5. It's good enough. It's 8/10 though off of Xavier. Leon. Ooh, goes wide. Doesn't invalidate for Pitts because he does have a damaged front wing, unfortunately for him. Xavier is out on another lap. Can he improve on the time that he has already set? He is down through the first sector. Not by much though. He will be looking to solidify his place on the top step of the podium provisionally, because looking at Lucas, he is right behind him. I don't know when he set that time. I think it might just be the game making some things up. But for now, Xavier is 3/10 up in Sector 2. He is improving. He said he wasn't going to race this season, but he appeared out of nowhere and is. So kudos to him. Fair play. He comes round the final corner now. What can he do? Can he improve his lap time to further solidify his grip on pole position? Yes, he can. It's a 5/10 improvement. That is mega at the top. And it's down then to... Ooh! Edwin up into P2. That will probably be his final flying lap. Lucas comes around the final corner as it's up to him to then... Edwin has retired. It's up to Lucas to snatch pole potentially off of Xavier down into turn 1. Can he? Who is Thomas? Who is Thomas? Doesn't look like Lucas is going to improve. Who is Thomas? Hello. Who's Thomas? Why is there 2 EX3s? What? Oh, that's the no guy. It's... On my screen there is. Yeah, if you look on my screen, there is. Yeah. Okay, well, thanks for clarifying. Goodbye. Don't know if you heard that conversation, but we do finally have peace and quiet. Xavier then will lead us away from pole. Leon is a 5-second time, 5 place grid penalty, whatever you call it. I have no clue why. But he does. That's weird. But Xavier and pole, Edwin alongside him on the front row. It's going to be a tasty race. Hopefully we get a fire up at the front, otherwise I'm going to be speaking you through absolutely nothing. We are waiting for our players, finalising their strategies, doing whatever they need or want to do. That's a bit of interval time, shall we? Let's get away from whatever they're doing, have a bit of a break. We need it. Players are still finalising their strategies. As we embark onto the formation lap. Xavier leads us away. In and through the first few corners. Oh, hang on. Oh, there you go. Oh, yes, look at that. Apart from we have quite a few PLAs. I'll tell you what. I'm going to see if I can quickly fix that. Is BP in the room? What number does he have? I'm not going to be able to get it done in time, am I? He's got number 5, I think? Okay, right, it's going to be a bit of a hurry. My graphics crashed! Right, here we go. Right, here we go. Come on, come on, come on. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Where do I change? Oh, it's here, isn't it? Right, okay, yes. Hurry up, please! Race number, right, 5. BP in the room. It's going to be BPI. EX3's next. Oh, he's spinning right round. He spins him right round, baby, right round. Oh, Thomas, you naughty boy. DRS enabled. Oh, disabled, okay. 5 lights are on. Lights out and away we go. Don't know what's happening because I've got such a bad camera angle. Someone's on the grass behind. There's a big spin between the V-Carb and the Ferrari. I think it's Leon and Happy Man. They'll have crashed towards the back. It's Xavier, though, leading us through. It's a battle in the midfield. It looks like Chirp and Thomas are fighting. Thomas has built up a position. Good for him, I say. EX3 is down in 7th. Not a good start for him. Happy Man. He is down to 8th. Leon, he's down to 9th. So, not a good start for them. There's a collision back there. Thomas is off the road. He has spun. Further forward, not much is going on at the minute. It's all pretty chilled out. But Leon is going to be fighting Happy Man. Happy Man is not gonna have. He's gonna have to take this, not with a pinch of salt, because he probably will look at it and will. Leon is past him. Will Happy Man fight back? It looks like he's going to. And he has Xavier with the fastest lap. Leon up into P8. DRS is enabled, as it is now, after just 1 lap. Happy Man looking for the inside, does not get the inside. Oh, as he spins Happy Man round. I was not looking at that. So Happy Man will be at the back. Further up, Xavier still leads. Followed by Edwin, Lucas, and VP in the room. Ooh! Right. There we go. Oh, why is that not working? Oh, okay. What is going on? Right. Chirp has overtaken. Oh, there's a crash at the back. It's EX3. It's another Ferrari. Another Ferrari off, stuck in the rut. That's a shame for EX3. Ferrari's down in last and last. Oh, what are you doing? Edwin is keeping pace with Xavier. Xavier, who still is the leader, of course. Started first, still is first. And that is the same for Edwin, but Xavier now. Fastest lap, a 1:14.9. Thomas has already got a 3-second time penalty for cutting the corners. It looks like it's at the final corner there, maybe going a bit wide. He's got the DRS though on Chirp, who overtook him a lap or two ago. There's a yellow flag, it's Ferrari, looked like for EX3, who is in the pit lane. That's not BP in the room, okay. Go away from that, shall we? Xavier in the lead, he is controlling things at the minute. He is 5/10 ahead of Edwin. And Lucas is in the fight as well. He will have DRS on Edwin, so it's a three-way battle for the lead as it stands. Lucas is falling back a bit though. It will be up to Edwin and Xavier maybe to battle for the lead of the race. Xavier right on the edge of the racetrack there. DRS enabled for the V-carb of Edwin. Xavier's going to move over to the right. It's not enough for Edwin. Edwin is still just behind Lucas. This has allowed Lucas though to catch up a bit. But look, Edwin has so much more battery compared to Xavier. Xavier only on 45. Edwin all the way up at 90. It's 40% more. But compared to Lucas, Lucas also has a bit less as well. He's deploying out of that corner as well is Lucas. But Edwin into turn number 10, can't get anything done. It's a yellow flag, it is Leon in the RB. He spun himself right round, baby right round. He was in 7th anyway! It's Edwin for the lead! Into turn number 1, the V-carb is now your race leader. It happened on lap 6. He has gained a position, he's got fastest sector 1 as well. As Edwin, he's taking a tighter line around turn 4 into turn 5 as well. But you can see he's already gained quite far off of Xavier. And the gap is increasing and increasing. Xavier's name is too long. The gap is staying around 6/7 now. Lucas will be on the back of this. He will want something to do with this fight. He will not hang back. As Xavier. Looks like it's quite an easy move into turn 1 if you get the DRS. Because Xavier already back up into P1. But Edwin though, looking for the inside, he won't get the inside. He was there, but he won't be able to do it. The question is, Xavier's on softs, Edwin's on mediums, and so is Lucas. So how quickly is the tyre degradation going to hit in? Who will pit first, and when will they pit, is going to be a crucial question in this race. Xavier, look at his tyre, 40%! On the front left, the left are definitely the ones with the pressure on them around this track. But if you look at someone like Edwin, his tyres are in a much better state. He is on the mediums though. As there's a yellow flag, it looks like it is BP in the room. Who has spun? Oh! He spun and then he spun again. He managed to keep it though. So, ooh, he spins nearly again. As well, he's all over the place now. Hello, okay, there we go. By the looks of things. Back up front, Edwin has taken the lead. Again, it just looks like it's just, they're going to keep swapping lap after lap by the looks of things. Xavier did have the faster lap time last lap as well. A second. Happy man. Fighting Leon into turn 5 on the inside. He's got the move done. Lucas though has fallen out of DRS by the looks of things. And yeah, he has. Xavier's down to third, what? Leon, 3 seconds of time penalties to his name now. But Edwin comfortably in the lead by the looks of things now. Lucas will be trying to chase him. Oh, look at this though. Happy man is fighting Leon. Oh, there's nearly a collision there. Here we go, DRS though for Happy Man. On the inside, he's going to keep the inside. There's a yellow flag. Looks like it might be EX3. It is EX3. That is a shame for EX3. 44 seconds off now. The fight for the lead though. Looks like it just keeps going on. Leon and Happy Man are still fighting. Lucas will have the DRS on Edwin. Xavier tyres, I think, are pretty much shot. He's going to have to pit very shortly. Lucas, DRS into turn number 1. He's not going to go for it. Ooh, his back end steps out. Xavier. He is going to try and overtake. No, he will not. top three. The battle for it is really heating up. Edwin is leading this race so far. It's been a fairly good race in terms of the standards. As Leon passes Happy Man, BP in the room is getting close to them after his spin. Leon's tyres on the mediums. They are approaching pit stop territory. There's a yellow flag. It's a Happy Man. No, I thought there was a Ferrari in the pit. Okay, never mind. It's the X3. Catching the back of this fighting pack. He slowed down to let them past. The EX3 is now lapped. Lucas. All BP in the room has a 3-second time penalty. Lucas still chasing Edwin for first. But it's a matter of time. When will he do it? Pit stops will come into things as his tyres are getting worn. Xavier, 60%. He is approaching danger territory. He's going to get a puncture if he's not careful very soon. So he's going to have to take strategy into consideration. He was the only one in the top three, starting on a different compound of tyres, of course. Lucas on the inside of Edwin. That looked pretty easy, if you ask me. Edwin, though, fighting back. It's a bit of contact. Will Xavier get involved here? The answer is no. Xavier pits. The Mercedes is in the pit lane for his first pit stop. Towards the front of the pit lane is the Mercedes. Edwin passes Lucas for the lead. Looked like a pretty easy move. That's glitching out. Don't want that to appear. But it's between Edwin and Lucas. There's been a crash somewhere. It looks like it was Happy Man. The Ferraris are having a mare. An absolute mare. Lucas, though, is just hanging back on Edwin. He's not in any hurry. There's a yellow flag. And it's Xavier straight out the pit lane. He's damaged his front wing as well. Oh no. Straight out of the pit lane into a crash. That is not what he wanted. That is a shame for him. I can't say much more than that. Who's going to pit between Edwin and Lucas? None of them are. Their tyre percentages, though, still looking pretty reasonable. They'll try to extend probably until lap 20, if you take into account when Xavier pitted. But down the inside, Lucas is going for it. He lost the rear a bit. The X3's watching this fight. He's going through Lucas. Lucas does keep the position. The X3 is fighting and trying to unlap himself. But it's not going to happen. Not going to happen. Lucas will keep. Xavier down into 6th. He will have to pit again. 2 consecutive laps with a pit stop. It's not good for him. Putting his front wing on. That's not good for him. Down into 8th place now. Happy Man ahead, you could see on the inside of Leon. Xavier's not had a good race. Edwin and Lucas are fighting. Lucas, though, with DRS, gets the move done. Leon's back past Happy Man. They're having a good little scrap there. Chirp is coming into the pit lane on the medium tyres. Only 37% worn, which is pretty interesting if you ask me, he comes into the pit stops, changing onto the tyres, 2.2 seconds. Changing onto the hard tyre, sorry, not just any ordinary tyre, but the hard tyre. Should probably make that clear. As he now comes out of the pit lane, he has gained a position in this race, he's on the podium position, beeping in the room. Back there, you can see fighting with Thomas. He has passed Thomas up into 4th place. Thomas down into 5th. It's all going pretty smoothly so far. We'll turn our attention back to the front though. Is anyone going to pit? Lucas isn't. Edwin is. This is interesting. The V-carb going for the undercut. Braking as late as he possibly can. Going into the pit lane. V-carb will be hoping for a good and speedy pit stop. There's a yellow flag. It's a Ferrari, of course. It's a Ferrari. Ferrari having a mare in game. Well, it was the X3 in the pit, sorry. No one else. Lucas, though. Attention turned to him. The gap. Let's keep an eye on that. It's 21.1 at the minute. How much time can Edwin take out on Lucas? It's staying about the same. You can see, though, is gradually going down. Lucas is going to be pushing and pushing and pushing. He does not want to lose any position due to being undercutted by the V-carb. It's still 21.1 is the gap. It's not really changing. Edwin might have gained a 10th or 2, maybe even 3. Lucas coming into the pit lane. In the McLaren. Pulling into the pit stops. Onto the hard tyres. 2.2 seconds in the pits for the McLaren. You can see, though, the V-carb zooming past. Can he get past Lucas on the pit exit? It's going to be close. You bet he can. No, Lucas will have the inside. It doesn't matter. Edwin has taken the lead. The undercut was successful for him. And he now leads this race. Lucas, though. 1.5 seconds. Now is the gap. You will not appreciate that. Chirp is fighting with BP in the room. Through turn number 4. Someone's not turned their telemetry on. Oh, Thomas! In the wall. Not for the first time today. That is a shame for the Haas. A fault, not of his own. He went for a move. Chirp. Just losing it a bit. That is a shame. EX3 has fallen into Lucas in the room now. But Lucas, 1.5 seconds is the gap to the leader. He has one lap fresher tyres. But it is just a case, can he get any move done? He is falling back a bit. Maybe it's because he doesn't have the DRS. Happy Man is still fighting with Leon. This is probably the closest fight on track at the minute. Happy Man hanging back. Leon goes a bit deep. Happy Man hangs back. Once again, maybe that was a smart option. As you look at that, someone has not turned their telemetry on, which is a shame. Happy Man zooms past Leon though into P number 7. Lucas is gaining a bit on Lucas. He is starting to get... Oh! Thomas has crashed. Where is he? He's gone. He's left. He's gone. Where did he crash? Someone else has crashed. Oh, no. I don't know what happened to him then. I'll have to find out in a bit. Leon on the inside. Gets the move done on Happy Man. Happy Man will fight back. Maybe he's going to play it smart though. And hang back for the DRS. DRS is open up. BP in the room. 3 seconds of time penalties. Another penalty for him. Happy Man though on the outside zooms straight past Leon there, swapping positions every lap. Leon on the inside gets the position. Fair play to him. Lucas really is starting to close the gap. 2 tenths gained on Edwin on the previous lap. There was a yellow flag. It looks like it might be EX3. He has not had a good race at all. Lucas within DRS now of Edwin. He's gained. Here we go. Around the final corner. Will he get DRS? We're looking for the beep. He does have the DRS. And we're going to see the gap closing and closing and closing. Edwin's low on battery as well. That's not going to be good for him. He's burning the batteries, Edwin. Lucas keeping calm, keeping control. These two are not far ahead of these two. Round turn 7 and 8. Lucas just hanging in the DRS distance that he needs. He has DRS. It's getting him them gains that he needs. They're not huge gains, but for now they're good enough of a gain. EX3 spun a moment ago, gets the fastest lap though. Lucas, DRS, yeah, EX3's given up. He sets the fastest lap. And then spins! Good for him, that's what I say. Lucas within 5 tenths now of Edwin. He really is chasing first place. Got about 13 laps to go in this one though. Happy Man and Leon ahead of these two are fighting. You can see them further on in the distance. These two are gaining on them. Leon's gone wide. Oh, it looks like they're both letting the leaders through. Well played from both the Ferrari and RB there to let the leaders through. It didn't look like X3 cared about the blue flag, but he doesn't care about most things, let's be honest. Lucas will keep in P2, but Leon will be up into P number 6. Lucas is getting ever closer and closer to Edwin. Edwin using the narrower line through there. T-brake. No T-brake. Lucas is close. Lucas. Down into turn 1, doesn't get any move done. Edwin still leading this race by 5/10 so far. Don't worry if you're looking at the leaderboard and going, why are so many people in the pit? Why are there so many people left the fastest lap? That'll be fixed next race. That's why I've not been showing it all race. If you look closely, there's 2 BP in the rooms as well. That will need to be fixed behind the scenes in my graphic department, which has been running quite successfully so far today, actually. I will admit. Lucas. Edwin went a bit dark. Oh, there's a yellow flag. It looks like it's a Ferrari. Lucas, though. 10 laps to go. Zooms past Edwin to take the lead. The McLaren, your new race leader. And it happened on lap 24 into turn 1. Edwin will want to keep going though. His tyres are in slightly of a worse state, so Lucas does have the tyre advantage on him. As the X3 gets a time penalty. Batteries are pretty similar between the top 2. I need a drink. I enjoyed that drink. Back to the fighting though. At 24 out of 33. This race feels like it's been going on for ages, but it's not even been going for an hour. Edwin has dropped down to 6/10. Lucas is deploying. Edwin is charging down the straight. He is plotting an attack on the McLaren, and the McLaren doesn't know about it because he is burning his ERS. And Edwin is at 100. He is right at the top. But looking at the battery levels, it's so interesting to see the different tactics between these two. Lucas thinks Edwin's going to go for it. Lucas is deploying when and where he can. Edwin is just chilling on 95+% on 100 now. It's fascinating to see the plans between the drivers. Edwin, though, will have DRS down this straight. And again, yeah, look, he's not deploying any battery, which just sort of shows that there is a tactic difference between them. Edwin is going to be looking for a move into turn 1. This is where they are both deploying the battery. Lucas more than Edwin. I think Edwin actually is not burning any at all, actually. But look at the gains, though. Edwin hangs back. He knows what he is doing. Battery is such a huge tactic in this game. So huge. About 50% difference. Edwin is chilling with pretty much 100. .3 is the gap. Will he want to make a move into turn 9? He has the DRS. Again, not burning any ERS. Edwin through the final corner, DRS wide open. Can he overtake Lucas maybe this time around? You can see the gains! He has deployed his battery to good use, and it has given him the race lead once again. Edwin is up into P1. That's Chirp. That's alright, we're in the room. There's a virtual safety car. He has retired. From the session. Quite concerning that I just watched him drive into a wall pretty much. But that doesn't matter. Aston Martin. Oh no, don't know why it said Aston Martin. Can't have an Aston Martin safety car under a virtual safety car, that's for sure. D-brake. No T-brake. GRS is enabled. Once again. And we see Lucas just trying to fight Edwin back again. Lucas! Looks like he's trying to reverse strategy on Edwin. Edwin looks like he's playing it smart. They're both on 100%. They've both topped out on the battery levels. Looks like Edwin is faster all around at the minute. He has been gaining over on Lucas. 5 laps to go. Lucas deploying, and that's what you get when you deploy your ERS, the race lead for Lucas. And once again we can see he is our new race leader. He started third, now in first. It's a good race for him so far. It just looks like he's going to want to come back. Let him know through turn 4. He hangs back, and he will not. Lucas in P number 1. Edwin in P number 2. Edwin, sorry, not Edwin. Xavier has had quite a quiet race since he spun. He should be in this fight. He would be making it much more interesting. However, unfortunately at the minute, why is that blast not working? Right on board with Edwin. PP in the room has sadly left. Edwin. DRS is enabled. What can he do? Going down into the first corner. Doesn't deploy any of his battery. If you look at the battery, Lucas is falling for it again. Honestly, it'd be quite handy if he just get me on the side. Because look at that. Lucas does think Edwin's going to attack, but if I were Edwin, I would just wait, right till the end. Of course, Edwin has 1 lap older tyres, but it shouldn't affect much. They're both on the hards. Keeps behind Lucas, does Edwin. Oh, Edwin is deploying. They are both deploying their battery. Lucas isn't anymore. Edwin, I think, is on hot lap. Lucas is just in overtake mode. He is absolutely slashing the ERS button. Edwin isn't. He's playing more sensible than Lucas, who is just falling for Edwin's tricks. It's part of the mind games between these two. That's actually... Oh! Caught in 1080p, 60 FPS. Chirp. Spun himself right round. Baby right round. And he's now got Xavier to deal with. 3 laps to go. Chirp spin might cost him a podium position here. As Xavier, round the outside, gets the move done. Oh, that is a shame for Chirps, who looked like... Okay. You looked like he had the podium sorted. But he doesn't anymore. It's now in the hands of Xavier. Lucas still leading. 2 laps to go now between these two. It looks like Edwin is going to be eyeing up a final lap overtaking opportunity. You can see he's got more battery than Lucas, and Edwin's tyres are older. They're a bit more worn. You can see Edwin is playing with the hot lap. Lucas is not. Lucas is just going straight into deployment mode. But Edwin is going into hot lap because he knows they will be able to gain back to 100% through these corners. But Lucas is charging up his battery quite well as well. This is when Edwin goes. Out of any time, now is the time! But he's got wide at the final corner. He's gonna have to use all of the speed he can. Will he be able to do it? No! Yes! On the inside! He's got the move done! Lucas tried to keep it around the outside. Many voice cracks there. But he cannot. Edwin is your new race leader on the final lap. It's a final lap move that has broken Lucas's heart in this first pre-season test. Edwin. Oh, he did play a smart strategy regarding the ERS. And it looks like that is what made it pay off. Lucas on the inside! Locks up! Does it get away with it? It was a last minute dive bomb. In desperacy. But it's not going to be enough. Edwin is going to come around the final corner. Oh, don't lose it! He hasn't lost it. He's won in Spain. Well done to Edwin and Lucas. So close behind. Edwin wins. Here in Spain, Xavier is so far back. 48 seconds. There's a slow Ferrari. It's the X3. Commiserations to him. He has had. He's not BP in the room. He's the X3. He has had quite a bad race. Happy man, you could argue he has as well. Here we go, Xavier across the line. He's in P3. He gets a podium. Chirp across the line as well. Who are we waiting on? We're waiting on Leon. Last across the line. He won't finish last though. He will finish P6. And there we have it. There we have it. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, wow, wow. Here we see the winner. Edwin, the winner of this race. Claiming his trophy. As we look to the results, it is Edwin who won the race. Lucas 7 tenths behind. Go away. Xavier 49 seconds behind. Chirp lost a podium near to what was the final run. Gotta go for the race director just in case. And yeah. Happy man Leon the X3 BP in the room at DNF'd, and so did Thomas. I can now close my graphics. They have worked very hard, and for my first attempt at using them, they have been very good. So yeah, we'll go to post-race screen now to pretty much discuss this race. It's a new part of the stream we're doing pretty much. We will be in some interviews, hopefully. As I have asked the drivers for a potential interview if they want it. We will first bring Xavier up. Holy cow, indeed. Caught you off guard there. You spun out the pit lane! What happened? Just a bit too much. Definitely could have. It is a shame that you didn't. You did end up getting a podium in the end, so wasn't all too bad. They should have been fought by you, but they weren't. But yeah, well done to them, and well done getting back on the podium. Thank you. See you later. Probably should have allowed him to say bye as well, but he was gone before he could do that. Edwin. Yeah, no, I don't have a clue either. Winner of the race. Well done. How are you feeling? It was very, very intense battle. Wait there. Don't hang on. Stop. The stream can't hear you, so Xavier wouldn't be able to be heard. Right, you won the race. How do you feel?
Yeah, I feel great. I know this won't really count, but yeah, it feels good.
It's a practice win.
Yeah.
Watching your ERS tactics, you definitely had the smarter brain over Lucas. You were keeping that ERS full. Lucas wasn't. Was that what drove you to your win today, do you think?
Yeah, I actually don't really know what I was doing with my ERS. I don't know, it was just switching between hot lap and medium the entire time. But yeah, it was a very, very good battle.
Well,
he did try to get past the last lap, but yeah.
Yeah, well, he didn't. He locked up. You kept the win, so congratulations to you.
Yeah, thank you.
No worries whatsoever. I probably should prepare some more questions next time before we do these, because I am running out of questions to ask. Lucas!
Hello.
You lost the race on the final lap! No!
Yes, I did. Oh my lord, mate. It was something. I mean, I think we're on the same pace, and I didn't expect him to actually get me into the first corner, but he did. So I had to keep with him. I knew I had to keep with him throughout the rest of the lap because I wanted to get him on that straight, the last one. And I cooked it too much.
Well, he did.
I went off.
He did go wide, didn't he? At the final corner.
Oh, he went, yeah.
But he just used the ERS pretty much that he had.
A little bit better, yeah, I saw on the graphic.
Yeah, I mean, if you watch the replay, you probably will be able to see. Did manage his ERS a tad better.
But no, it's good to have someone like. I mean, we're like, you know, Xavier's probably our pace as well, but then it should be a good title fight because Wards is on our pace, and maybe if Latifi joins, it should be good. And there's a lot more. So, yeah. I mean, my arms are dead, and it's a workout even on controller. So
yeah,
that's fun. Jesus. Oh.
So when Edwin was behind you, I assume you thought he's going to try and overtake me any minute by looking at how you were deploying the ERS. Was that what was going through your head?
When he was behind me on the final laps, or well, I mean, when he was behind me, I was like, I think he had better straight line speed than me. I wasn't sure, so I just kept deploying on the straights as much as I could. Some laps I would push because I noticed as soon as he got into the lead, he struggled as soon as he got into the lead. So I knew I was, I had that advantage. But no, yeah, I thought he had better straight line speed as well. So I was like, okay, I just gotta. I'm good for the last chicane. I'm good through the last sector mainly as well. So I was like, okay, I'll make advantage of that. I almost lost it about 3 times on that. I don't know if it's like turn 7 or that braking zone into the left-hander. It's bricky. So yeah. Oh, he's quick though.
Indeed, you got overtaken on the final lap. Are you crying? Are you laughing? What's going through your head?
I mean, I was just my head was like, I got overtaken in the last chicane, and then I tried and I failed.
Yeah.
I'm just happy with the race, to be honest, and I'm happy to know that I'm good on race pace at least. That's what matters, isn't it? So.
Yeah, indeed. So, well, at least you know that.
Yeah, Jesus. Yeah.
But yeah, so well done,
Thank you. Thank you.
and thank you for attending. But yeah, reliving the final moments here. Edwin overtaking into turn 1. I don't think we quite saw it. So we'll go back and we'll look at it. At what happened. Through turn 10 we went. I am very faintly in the background. But you can see Edwin just had a bit more of an ERS advantage. Through and down the straight. But you see through here, he went a bit deep and he went a bit wide. You thought it was pretty much over for him there. Onto the final lap. But look how much he gained the slipstream to DRS. Definitely worked. And on the inside. Definitely worked for the RB. It wasn't over there though. Because look. Lucas trying to fight back into turn 4. Didn't do it successfully. But turn 10 was definitely his opportunity. Through turn 9. Lucas, I was not expecting this dive from Lucas to be fair. He was quite close. Though, it was only down to 2/10, so he went down the inside. I think it was quite an ambitious move though, because he did lock up and go deep in the end. So it didn't work out all too well for Lucas in the end there. He did finish, what, 7/10, 8/10 behind Edwin. So, yeah, fair play to them, but it was, yeah, very tight on the final lap, and it was, got to say, a good opening to the season. I mean, it's not even round 1, but yeah, cannot complain at all. Is anyone wanting to be interviewed? No, no one is. But there we go. That is the race. That is pre-season test number 1. Pre-season test number 2 is at Jeddah next week. We should hopefully have more people. But we will see you there.